Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Rich and Rich FC. I'm your host Rich with my guy Rich. We are back with a banger this time from international break. And let's get into it, Rich. Rich, how was your week? How was your weekend?
It was good, man. It was good. Good weekend. Lovely weather, so enjoying a little bit of life. How about yourself?
Man, it's been long. Weather has been inconsistent, but hey, we move.
Yeah, at least you're not dealing with hurricanes and tornadoes, so
But that
good.
the World Cup is gonna be interesting, man. With the tornadoes in America and all that. We're gonna see in Kansas. Good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck
Hey,
today.
let's start with the US and how they played their international games. Pochettino took like maybe a solid squad, I'll say, but seems like Ecuador gave them a run for their money, and Australia also were not a match for them. How do you see those games? Do you think the US have a shot to the World Cup or to win it all at home, or is just maybe one of them?
No, no.
Okay.
The US has been pretty bad throughout these World Cup processes. The only good thing is they don't have to qualify. They're automatically, and so um, big ups to them. But they've looked bad. They haven't had all their best players, but even when they've had some of their better players, they're not looking too good. And I mean, Ecuador's a very good team from South America. They have some great players as well, such as Moses Caicedo. I don't think he even played that game.
No,
Um, yeah,
gameplay.
it was a friendly. So technically, Ecuador is not even using some of their world-class players in this case, and they're still out on a friendly away from their home. They're able to, come to the US and give them a scare. But US has not looked good at it. They're not looking good, to be honest. I just don't see the plan with Pochettino and where he wants to really take them. So
Okay, so do you think after the World Cup he'll be gone, depending on how they perform, or they're gonna give him time to kind of see where they're at?
time to do what? I mean, he's been there for a bit, and he's done the Gold Cup. They didn't win. They're supposed to win the Gold Cup. I mean, they're the best team in North America, but they didn't win. They lost to Panama. Like, players from Panama. Uh,
Uh,
even the easy tournaments that he's supposed to win, he didn't win. All the friendly matches, most of them they're losing. So I don't see him sticking around, to be honest. I don't see where he wants to take the team. I don't see any new players coming in. It's basically the same players that didn't qualify the last time, basically. So, I mean, when you say they have a chance, like a chance to what? Get out of the group stage?
no, win it all. Coast and win type of
It's
type of energy.
not possible in this generation, right? We don't have to.
So the Serie A top scorer and one of the brightest talent in championship cannot take them to win the World Cup. Hadrat and Pulisic.
I think Haji Wright and Pulisic can take a team to the World Cup.
They are playing very well in the club level. They're playing really well.
Yeah, it doesn't translate. And in order to win the World Cup, you need a team, right? And you need a special player, either a special team or a very talented player like Messi, Mbappe. Pulisic is not anywhere near that category. Pulisic is even better than he's not. To be honest, what's his name? People from the EPL go to Serie A to shine. People who wouldn't play in look at De Bruyne. He wasn't playing for Man City. He went to Serie A. He's a star. He's got a shine back. That just shows the level of competition. I want to take anything away from Pulisic. He's the best American player that has ever lived, to be honest. And he can take them because why? The talent level on our team aspect, they don't have it. And then when I'm looking for a special player, yes, Pulisic is great, but he's not like he's not it. If I'm gonna be honest.
Uh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Um, but talking about their strikers, who do you think will be a best fit for them to take to the World Cup though? Hadji Wright or Balogun or somebody else?
Um, Balogun is yeah, I would say Balogun because of his experience. Obviously, he's been in France for a while, and he's from Arsenal Academy. So I mean, Haji Wright, I've seen the bits and part of him, but if you want to win something, he's in a championship for a reason. That's all I have to say about that. Can't be the World Cup of championship striker, bro. It doesn't work
I
like that.
mean,
You can't be in winning the World Cup with MLS and championship players. That's what I'll say.
so this season, right, Balogun has 1 goal, 1 assist in 7 games.
Mm.
On the other hand, Hadji Wright, I think he had about 8 goals or so for Coventry. Uh,
Yes, yeah.
9 goals, 1 assist for Coventry.
Okay.
So it looks like he's on form,
Mhm.
you know. So I feel like if he, because he's on trend to, you know,
Of the team,
be hot.
you know, do you know any of the teams he scored those goals against?
Let's find out.
Do you pay attention to the
Sheffield
championship?
United, he scored one. Millwall, he scored two. Norwich, he scored one. Oxford, he scored one. Millwall, again in a cup game, he scored one. QPR, he scored two. Uh, Derby, he scored one. And Luton, he had an assist.
Okay, great. He's doing good in the championship. Let's see him move up and do that in a better league. That's what I will say about that. Yes, but I've never seen him and was impressed, to be honest, and be like, oh, this guy is a great player.
And he scored two against Australia. So
Straight.
he, I mean, you like you always say about Yakers, he can only score against who's in front of him.
Australia,
Yeah.
they want to be the number one option. Nah,
Yakers hasn't scored yet for national team.
yeah, and it's gonna keep. It's gonna start. He's a star.
and
Talk about somebody who's
and
not
this
a.
is not to switch to Sweden, but this is the crazy part. They have Isak, they have Yakers, they have I think they have Burval or whatever the case name is, and yet they can score.
Yeah, they have a longer too. Don't forget.
Okay, yeah, even worse.
Hey, sometimes it's just your team is not good. The chemistry is not there. So
Uh,
when there's talented people there, you have to look at the coach. I got to get rid of the coach if he's not getting the best out of that talent. Because the talent is there, but honestly, when we can move on from Sweden, Sweden has never been a powerhouse. Even when Ibrahimovic was there and he was one of the top strikers, there are some countries like that. Even Holland, Norway just recently just started doing good. Nobody has ever seen Norway in a World Cup tool this year. So,
right.
I-
But looking at Norway and Sweden, right? They kind of have similar profiles. Sweden seems to have more firepower. Norway only has like what, two, three good players that are known internationally. Take Haaland, take Oscar Ball, take Sorloth. That's it. Who else
God,
on the Norwegian team?
God is there.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's that? But he's injured, right? So he's not playing.
they have some other kid. They have some pretty nice little players. But the thing is coaching. To me, is more or less coaching. To be honest, if the talent is there and you're not producing, then you have to look at the coach because I don't know what he wants them to do. And obviously they're not in good form, and that happens. Every team kind of goes through that. Um, I mean, they have great power if you're looking at their forward line. But I don't really know who's behind that forward line. At least with Norway, they have somebody like Odegaard. They have some other player who plays in the APL. I forgot his name as well. But they're like a decent team, to be honest.
Okay. Well, on that note, with Sweden, their coach is most likely gone, if not gone already. And
Yeah.
the rumor has it that Graham Potter is going to be a new head coach. He did well in Sweden before coming to EPL, so
No,
maybe he has some credits there. So hopefully
no,
he can turn things around because
no. You can't hire grandfather, man. Is once you lose it, you've lost it. There's no fire. I don't see catch fire. Because at Chelsea, boom, he couldn't do it. He went to West Ham, even worse. What are you gonna do to the next team?
I mean,
What do you mean?
it's the national team. He has a choice of a lot of players, so he can pick.
Hey, players does he have the trust of? If I'm a player and I've seen this coach coaching and losing, and you go hire this loser, what am I gonna be thinking? You want us to lose?
Hey,
Whatever.
hopefully
It's
he
not.
can turn things around.
No,
He, he did it at Brighton.
cannot do. Once you lose the fire, it's over. Look, even Mourinho, at least Mourinho's not losing every week. Once you lose it, you've lost it. Look at Pep now. I don't think Pep will ever be Pep again.
No. Pep, Pep is different.
How's Pep?
Pep is different. Pep has a lot of tools in his cabinet. Don't don't do that. Pep is adaptable. Pep can change how a team plays, how he wants to play. He can change it. It's not like Amorim. Stack of information can change.
No. What happened is
Change.
Pep has lost his aura. He used to do games like, people thought City were gonna beat them like 3-0, 3-1. Look at them now. They go to Arsenal and they're doing Mourinho tactics.
I mean, that happens, right? But
Uh,
that
when have you
happens.
when have you seen Pep do Mourinho tactics?
It he doesn't. But
What do you
that's
mean?
that that's what
What,
I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
what
He's able to adapt to situations. He has realized that his team kind of how play the team that Arteta has, which is surprising, but he has accepted that. So when he went up 1-0, he decided, let's park the bus and defend our one goal lead. Hopefully we get the win by the end of the 90, which they were very close, but they couldn't keep that clean sheet. But that shows he's willing to change in a tough situation. Amorim, on the other hand, is one of many that don't want to change. And just another. Postecoglou just wants to go plays out, all out, just, don't care about no defense or nothing like that.
That's the perfect example I wanted to give you. Why Forrest went and hired this guy? Now I don't have any degree in football coaching or any sort of management in picking a coach, but I can tell you this is not gonna work. And I'm a house. So when I tell these types of coaches it doesn't work, Posto Group, whatever his name is,
Postecoglou,
go Group, he's a loser. Graham Potter is now a certified loser. I don't see how he comes back. What he needs to do is go to the championship, right? And then coach a team and bring them to EPL and prove himself that way. If you can't do it, you should just go to scouting or something.
I mean, well, we'll see how if he gets the Swedish job and how he does. He does have the players, so he can't complain or say he doesn't have this, he needs that. Because if you have a team with Isak, Gyökeres, Elanga, and many others, you should be fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
So let's
I don't,
see.
I
Maybe he
don't
can
think,
get his fire back.
no, I don't think they're gonna give him the job. But yeah,
They're very keen on him. They're definitely not making it to the World Cup, that's for sure. They have 1 point in 4 games. So I don't
yeah,
know. But let's
very
see.
sad. Very sad. Like somebody as talented as Isak and Gyökeres will be sitting at home because of their coach.
Yeah,
And
it's
and the bad defense.
they they're not working hard though. Sweden only has 2 goals and conceded 7. So
That means your defense is bad.
yeah, but I mean the offense is not good.
Nothing is good.
Exactly. Because you cannot say that oh defense is not good, but offense is not scoring, so it's
Give
the defensive problem. No.
give me one of the defenders.
Let me see. Defenders,
Han,
they have Axel Norin, um Gustav Ekbal from Burnley,
come on.
Starfelt from Celta Vigo,
Ah,
Kraft from Newcastle, Emil Holm from Bologna, Goodmanson from Leeds,
oh, that's
Dow
my
from Benfica, Hine from Atalanta, and Lindelof from Aston Villa.
yeah. They're not good. None of them will start. Team.
They have that in the middle. The
Even good ones, and I send them away on my fantasy team.
okay, so in the midfield they have Alanga, Berval, uh Sefson, Nanasi from Strasbourg, Ayari from Brighton,
Yeah,
Larson from Copenhagen.
I'll say is
Uh,
listen, they have a lot of good names on that sheet. Defensively, maybe like two of them I know. So
you only
the
need
coach, I, I think they're good enough to get to the World Cup, but I blame the coach because some of it is crazy work.
and then the offense they have Gyökeres, Isak, Bahaji, from Barcelona. Okay. Uh
There's a new
Nordman, Lindbergh, and Baharson. So they have a decent team.
who's Boherson.
Some guy from where does he play?
Got you.
He plays
Yeah, it's surprising, man.
he plays in
I would.
Bundesliga.
Oh
First
wow,
team Q.
they have quality players, man. It's
Yeah.
not like players from the championship.
Yeah. But let's see how they do. Let's see how they do. Next up, France.
France.
Depleted by injuries.
Yeah.
Mbappe left the camp, Konate doubtful. So the first game they got out, they couldn't play, finish all the 90. Barcelona coming off from Madrid, Mbappe left the France national team. How you think he'll be fit to play Barcelona or not?
Yeah, I think they just said it's an ankle injury. Also, he left the camp to get treatment, so he'll be fine. I think Mbappe is the last person you have to worry about. It's the other people on the team that you have to worry about.
Mm. Well,
So,
and
when it,
Konate is
Konate,
eh, is
Konate,
is giving how do I even say this? He's gonna give our slots some headache because they don't have a lot of defenders.
yeah. What I would say is Konate actually this season has been very poor. He's been making a lot of mistakes, so maybe he needs some time off. I know Robo is there. Robo can play.
He had a very bad time in the national team.
Who?
Robo.
Oh, he'll be fine. When it comes to Liverpool, he's playing with better people. He has Virgil next to him, so I don't think he can do any worse than Konate was doing.
But
And
Virgil is playing like sexy red. So what are you talking about?
man, he can't every game. Well, he can the consistency. So as long as he's being consistent as a coach, you can deal with that. And this is Virgil. So I mean, if he makes a mistake, he makes a mistake. Because it's Virgil. He can make
It's not one or two mistakes. It's a lot of them.
that was just one game.
No,
If you're,
Texeran was one game.
if
The
you're
other
Liverpool,
game, he made a few mistakes where he gave it the ball. Arsenal, he also made a few mistakes there. So he's not been consistent this season.
yeah, but if you're a Liverpool fan, it's still Virgil. So he's still your best defender. And
Well,
if you've been consistent all these years, you can't really he just he'll find form.
all right, and then let's get to Portugal.
Oh,
Actually,
sure.
France. What's their chances of winning it all? Like percentage wise, what percentage will you give them to win it all?
Out of everybody,
Yeah,
I mean, they're in my top three countries to win. So I mean, about 30% chance,
30%
30%.
out of 64 teams.
Yes, 30%. Only like four teams can win.
Wait, is it 64?
Out of 64 or 32, only four teams can win. So
Hmm.
France is one of them.
So okay, France. So it's at 30%. All right. Portugal. Our GOAT, Ronaldo keeps shining, keeps scoring,
The issue with Portugal is I don't know. They don't have any player that can score other than Ronaldo.
which is surprising. They have a lot of good players.
To me, it's kind of bad when one player is doing all the heavy lifting, and this guy is 40 years old. So I don't know what the young boys in Portugal are doing.
Well, the likes of Leao and Bernardo and Bruno, uh, Neves, Mendes, they need to step up, man.
The young guy is very disappointing. Like he's very talented, but he just put it to.
Joao, Leao, I don't know, man.
But one thing though I do like about Portugal is that midfield of theirs. Uh,
Very energetic. Yeah.
Midfield is nice.
Yeah.
You have Bruno, Vitinha, and then Neves in there. And that Neves guy is very underrated. And then obviously they have Nuno Mendy on the left.
Uh, There's
Become,
throw Bruno in there.
he's become power in his own rights. So Portugal always have talented players. They just when they get to the tournaments, other than the Euro, they seem to always come short.
Hmm. Some people say they choke.
And I would say they don't. I want to say choke because everybody's expecting them to win it all the way. They expect them to, make it to quarter, but to win it, no. Yeah, so that's what I'll say with that.
Well, that'll be all for international break. Actually, no. Scratch that. Brazil.
But I see you.
Brazil, Ancelotti, and the boys went all out in the first game, and I guess they ran out of gas in the second game. Esteval was shining, Rodrigo was shining, Vini was shining, Cunha was supporting, only to lose to Korea?
Yes, Korea. Negato.
Really?
Yeah, don't put too much stock in Brazil. Um, this is not Brazil of Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. Those times are over. This Brazil, they have talented players, but they're not it. There's like 10 teams better than them or at their level, to be honest. Yes, they have the talent, but even in like their qualifiers, they were struggling, to be honest. And then they're very inconsistent. That's why they switched to Ancelotti. But Ancelotti, I'm not sure he can get the best out of all those guys. He keeps using Casemiro. This guy is finished. He needs to come to MLS.
But he's
So,
playing well, though.
he's old. He's
Think I thought
you,
who do you put in?
he's old. You can tell he cannot run anymore like he used to run and cover the field. Someone like that, if you played in a big game, it's a liability as your DM, even with all the experience. And that's why he's even struggling at menu. You are using somebody who's struggling at menu. It's not good. He needs to find someone else, younger boy.
Well, that's fair. But
Yeah,
so what is Brazil and Portugal's chances of winning?
they
Percentage
ain't,
wise.
they ain't got a chance. They don't have a chance.
So zero. Nada.
One 1%.
For each of them?
Yeah, the 64 team, right? 1%.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 1% for them.
Hmm. Okay. Now let's switch to Premier League.
Yes, we're
This
back.
weekend, Premier League is back, club football is back, and Premier League is back again. And
Yes, we're
guess
back.
what? The biggest game of the season, no, of the match week, it's a Liverpool hosting Man United.
Yes, yes.
And are Liverpool going to continue their losing streak, or are United going to get whooped?
I think they're gonna take all the frustrations on United. Houston,
uh,
United wins. Even the
no,
players, even the players that went on the international break. Did you hear of any of them scoring?
no.
Exactly. United, bro.
Now for
Bruno is battling an African playoff with Cameroon. Sesko, you don't even know what country he's from, to be honest. Never-
Slovenia,
yeah, you not seen the
yeah,
play.
Slovenia, he played actually. He didn't,
Yeah,
well,
who
but
was scoring? He didn't even score.
no, he didn't score in both games.
He scored in both games.
He didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
And Buemo scored for Cameroon.
Yeah, but they still didn't go anywhere. They're in the playoffs.
And uh,
That's the
Mason Mount was at home chilling. Hmm.
um,
Patrick Dogu scored a goal for Denmark while
Lock.
in games. Uh, Bruno played well, did score, got two yellow cards in both games. In
Should have got.
the two games.
He should have got a red.
Casemiro played well, got an assist against Korea, but actually, let me fix this. They played South Korea and won and lost to Japan. So, yeah, Dalot is Dalot. He played for Portugal, played one game, got benched the other,
Yeah, Dalot is one of the most useless players now.
and Lemons didn't play for Belgium. So
He's not the starter. He's a bench player.
now, so all the players, they're, let's say they were mostly rested for Man United, but I don't know.
Yeah, what about Rash? Did Rashford score?
Rashford, I think he did, but he's not
Yeah,
Man, so we don't care about Rashford right now. uh, for Liverpool, Ekitike had an assist against Azerbaijan, didn't play against Iceland. Gakpo always hot,
my player, my guy.
2 goals, 1 assist against Malta and 1 goal against Finland.
Oh,
So Szoboszlai goal and assist against Portugal. Played well against Armenia. Mo Salah 2 goals against Djibouti, and that was it for him. McAllister 2 goals for Argentina against Peru or Puerto Rico, and didn't play well against Venezuela. So Gravenberch played well against Finland and Malta. Uh, Turkish had a nightmare against Portugal, played well against Armenia. Virgil scored against Finland. Gomez was at home. Bradley didn't play well. Madamashvili, uh, good game against Spain, conceded 2 goals, lost very bad against Turkey. And then the star boy for Liverpool was apparently playing well. So, how do you see
Yeah,
the game shaping up, looking at their performances on international duty?
yeah, Liverpool will be them.
Plain and simple, beat out. So,
It's easy.
what score you give? What score do you
2-3-0. Mo Salah. It's 3-1. I
give?
need a goal. So,
Is this a game that we're supposed to play or no?
yeah, he's the most expensive player on your team, man. What do you mean he's supposed to play? Didn't you buy him to play?
So where do you play him?
Wherever he wants to play.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
now, let's the next game. Let's go to Man City and Everton.
Man City, let's go.
Right? Haaland, Haaland will play. How many goals do you think you score against Everton? They're really good this year. So,
But Everton's all right. Possibly they're all right, so maybe 2-1. Man City, I don't think I've been scoring that many goals, to be honest. So
I mean, he's not Haaland the one to score. So, all right.
and
So for that game, right, what do you think the scoreline will be?
for which game?
Everton, Man City. Man City
2-1.
2-1. And no
Yeah,
Jack Grealish. So, um, Forest, Chelsea.
yeah, Chelsea's supposed to beat them. They don't even have a coach. Chelsea can beat this team, then they gotta think about their own coach.
Mhm. All right. Sunderland, Wolves.
Sunderland, let's go, man. I'm with the Black Cats, man. Sunderland's been impressive. They have a nice squad. Seems like those boys are gelling. And shout out to like Saka, Xhaka. He's back in it Premier League, and he's doing good with the team, and he's a leader over there. So yeah, big shout out to Xhaka.
All right. What about Crystal Palace and Mateta, who had some drama this international window with Zaha?
Yeah,
And
let's
Bournemouth.
talk. Let's talk on that. From Zaha's point of view, man. If this guy, when you first seen him play in EPL, and this was like 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm. He's been gone for a while.
I would have laughed at him too if he thought he was gonna play for France. Obviously,
Um,
ob- obviously, he's had 2 good seasons now. He's had 2 good seasons, not like 5 or 6, 2 good seasons. And he may or may not make it on a French team, to be honest, because even the strikers now, if you compare all of them, he's the worst one. He's in good form, but if you say look at everything, he's not on Mbappe's level. Ekitike just came, and he's even having problem getting in the team. Uh, what's the guy's name at Inter with the brother? The
bro,
Trump's there. You have this guy, Kuno Monoli, who
Colomani.
if they're gonna cut anybody, used to be cut, but he wasn't initially when he first got on the scene, he wasn't that bad. So that's like 3 or 4 people already better than Mateta. So and I guess he must have said, okay, this is my dream to play for France, which is cool. But if you like 4 or 5 years ago, and you're looking at Mateta, who wasn't playing for Crystal Palace, and you know it will sound like you kind of crazy, bro, because there are people that win the Ballon d'Or that play striker for France, not people that play for Crystal Palace. But for his, good season, that's why he got to get in there. And then he went to the Olympics with the under team. So he's kind of already shown that he wants to play, but if we're saying like big four strikers, does four strikers better than Mateta in France or playing for France. So it's not a dig if somebody was laughing at you 4 years ago. And when you first saw him, he wasn't even starting for Crystal Palace. So competing with some guy
I mean,
who's
from
not.
Zaha's point of view, it was more like they were all joking and laughing about what he said. It wasn't like he was saying you're not good enough to go to the national team. No, he was just laughing at it seems far-fetched.
No, he wasn't good enough.
I mean,
It, he wasn't good enough.
that's
So that's
something that could have been said by anybody, right? But Zaha didn't say that. Mateta said it, and we're all just laughing about it.
okay.
But it's
Yeah.
one of those things in the locker room that you laugh at each other. So I don't take it
Well,
personal. And
yeah,
but
the way Matata went about it is kind of like a bit
yeah,
childish. Yeah, if you're kind of like, nobody expected you, bro. I didn't expect you. If I was on the team and you told me this 4 years, 5 years ago, I'm like, man, France got Benzema. This guy's about playing in Real Madrid. They got Mbappe, PSG star. They got Thuram, Inter. What club are you at, fam?
I mean it happens. But let's move on for the sake of time. Shout out to Mateta and Zaha. Quick ones. So Crystal Palace and Bournemouth for the sake of time. Just give me quick goals.
Maybe 1-1. I like both
One.
teams.
Okay, Burnley Leeds.
Let's go Leeds, 2-1.
All right, Brighton Newcastle.
I like Brighton. Newcastle is one of those teams. Um, it could be a tie 1-1.
Okay. Fulham Arsenal.
Arsenal, top of the league, baby.
All right. Spurs Villa.
Spurs supposed to win.
All right,
Spurs,
and West Ham Brentford.
man, come on, Brentford.
All right. Thank you guys. You heard it here first, our predictions. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.